Welcome back to this month's edition of Spotlight in Edmonds Real Estate TV show. I'm your host, Wayne Purser, a realtor with Coldwell Banker Bain Real Estate, downtown Edmonds, just footsteps from the fountain. This month we're going to have our special guest, Jan Nicholas from the Edmonds Chamber of Commerce. We'll have our real estate weather report, and then we'll also have some comments from me. So let's move on to my special guest, Jan Nicholas from the Edmonds Chamber of Commerce. Welcome.
Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for having me here today.
You bet. So you've been here in town for 6, 7, 8 months?
That's right.
Fabulous. Why don't you give us a little background on you? Where are you from? What have you done?
So I grew up in Oregon, played basketball at Oregon State. A couple of you may have seen me around town and realize Wayne does indeed look up to me.
Yeah.
Went overseas and played basketball, coached Division I for quite a few years, stopped coaching, have been raising my family, and now ecstatic to be in Edmonds as the Chamber of Commerce.
Super. And children in college?
Children in college, I have a 20-year-old son who's actually ripping up the slopes at Stevens Pass as a snowboard instructor.
Okay.
And my daughter is a freshman at Sacramento State playing basketball.
Okay, great. What got you interested in the position at Edmonds Chamber of Commerce?
So I have a good friend who I actually played basketball with at Oregon State, and she joined the chamber in Edmonds with her new business, heard of the opening for the membership manager, called me up and said, boy, do I have the perfect job for you. And she was right. Perfect job for me.
Yeah, people have been saying really good things about you and excitement, and you're taking that job on and making the chamber grow, which is wonderful. So a lot of the people here in Edmonds don't really realize what the Chamber of Commerce does for the community. So I'm taking this month's edition to have you as a special guest to bring the chamber to life. What does the chamber do for the community?
I'm so happy you asked. So the chamber has been around for 110 years. So it originated back when a couple business people got together and decided they ought to have a celebration for Independence Day. So we have been doing the 4th of July in Edmonds, kind of 4th, since for 110 years we've been doing it now. We are known for our events. We do the Taste of Edmonds, we do the Classic Car Show, we do Trick or Treat, we do the tree lighting, and now we've started now with the Clam Chowder Cook-Off, which Salt and Iron has won 2 years in a row. So shout out to Salt and Iron. But mostly what we do is we're business connections. We try and work within the business to support your business and to bring business to you as well.
Right. So in this capacity of how many current members do you have of the chamber?
We have close to 400 members right now. It's my goal in 2017 to get us to 500. I know that's pretty lofty, but if we get up to 500 members, we've already been growing by leaps and bounds since I've been here, and I believe in a goal. I think we can get there.
Right. So as for the business-to-business type meetings, what do you offer there?
Well, we start with networking. It's all about networking. I know there's plenty of opportunities for citizens of Edmonds and businesses in Edmonds to belong to various clubs. There's Rotary and Lions and BNI and like that. I think that the chamber is really the granddaddy of them all, and you can belong to some of those, but also belong to the chamber. We offer so many opportunities for networking, starting with every Wednesday morning we have a networking breakfast that's doubled in size in the last couple months, which I'm happy to report. So many connections are being made at the breakfast. Every week we stand up and say, hey, do you have a referral to somebody, or did you use somebody?
Right.
And every week we have to shut it down because there's so many. So I love to see it working. And if breakfast doesn't work for you, we have lunches, and we have after hours, and we have happy hours, and we have so many ways for you to find a way to get involved.
Right, for you as a business person to be involved in network, and you guys put that all together for someone.
Yes, we do.
As an investment to the Chamber of Commerce. Back to the community. So you have upcoming, here we are in May. What's coming up next, as you said?
Oh, the big one. It's an Edmonds kind of 4th.
Right.
It's a big day, long day. Start with the 5K run.
Right.
And then we'll move on to the Children's Parade, the main parade, and then topping it off with fireworks that night.
Right, right. And the chamber does that with entry fees for the parade, but also they need donations.
We're always looking for donations and for sponsorships. There's so many different ways that you can sponsor, from $100 to 2,000 to 20,000. We'll put your name on it. We will, and all of our marketing. You can be in the parade. There's very many. We're always looking for, of course, we're always looking for sponsors, and we're always looking for volunteers to help put on the events.
Correct. And then we move on into August, which is, I've been told, one of the top 5 3-day events in the state of Washington.
Taste of Edmonds.
Yes.
Taste of Edmonds. And I will tell you, and I'm going to tell all the people of Edmonds, it is our goal this year to really bring a taste of Edmonds back to the Taste of Edmonds. We want to have an Edmonds flair in that.
Okay.
Whether that means, and here's an open invitation to all the businesses that are in Edmonds that are watching right now. Come see me. I want to offer you a really reduced price on a booth.
Okay.
And I've been told that there's 40 to 45,000 people that come to the Taste every year. So you're correct. It's one of the top 3 festivals around. But it doesn't necessarily bring a lot of business to our downtown merchants. Well, I want to fix that. So if they're parking in front of your store and walking past to get to the Taste, well, then let's be in the Taste. How about you have a booth in the Taste as well?
Right.
And let's have those 40,000 people look at your wares. So maybe I'll have a contest, and I'll look to call it something more exciting than Edmonds Lane.
Okay.
But it will be promoted. It will be you'll have your own gate, yellow gate, red gate, something, high visibility. And let's turn this back into a real Edmonds celebration.
Okay, fabulous. And then we move on to the second Sunday in September.
Car show.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So when I first was hired in September, and that was my very first event, and truthfully I didn't know it was a thing. But people come from all over with their fantastic old cars,
Yep.
classic cars.
Yep.
And it's quite a day. It's a wonderful, wonderful day, and people are very excited about their vehicles and the time and effort, of course, they've put in to maintain them. And
Right.
it's a great day in Edmonds.
Right. Then we move on, and fall's coming, and we have the 31st of October.
Greatest event ever, Edmonds Trick or Treat, where
Yep.
the downtown businesses on 5th Street, 5th and Main, close up shop, dress up, and
Yep.
hand out 1,000 pounds or 100 pounds of candy to
Right.
3,000 trick-or-treaters that come through the town. It's
Yep.
great. It's
It
a
is.
great community event.
Yep, fun event. And then we move on from there to tree lighting.
Tree lighting. Unfortunately, 2016 was a really rainy tree lighting, but it was still spectacular. The North Sound Church comes out, and their kids choir, along with their adult choir,
Yep.
perform. Santa Claus comes, and the tree gets lit, and it's a great time.
Great, great. So how can someone contact you or the chamber?
We are at www.edmonds.wa to get to our website. You can always contact me, Jan, at Jan@edmondswa.com, sorry.
Right.
Or give me a call at the chamber office. Happy to talk to you.
And the phone number will be up on our screen, so you can contact the Chamber of Commerce directly. Again, Jan, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Wayne.
Okay. That wraps up a portion of my special guest, Jan Nicholas from the Edmonds Chamber of Commerce. And now we're going to move on to Spotlight Edmonds Real Estate Weather Report. Welcome back to this month's edition of Spotlight Edmonds Real Estate Weather Report. For April, we have Edmonds 020 zip code. We have currently 16 listings and 28 solds for the month of March. Gives us a weather temperature of 95 and days on market about 15. What you're going to see in this month's weather report, you're going to see a lot more solds and less inventory. And that's what's happening here. Prices are going up for homes and condos because of a lack of inventory. So more inventory is needed to help ease the prices of going up. So we have Edmonds zip code 026, 32 listings with 60 sales, weather temperature 96, 13 days on market. Mukilteo, Briar, Linwood, Mountain Lake Terrace, and Mill Creek, 167 listings, 198 sales, 93 degrees, and 21 days on the market. And we wrap up with Shoreline, 44 current listings, 73 sales, 96 degree weather, and 14 days on the market. Again, why the days on market are so low? If things are priced right, they will sell in 7 to 14 days. And my closing comments for this month. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for being on today as they talk about all the things that the Chamber does. They sponsor the events and they look for donations for the 4th of July, for the Taste of Edmonds, for the car show, also Christmas tree lighting. A lot of people don't realize the Chamber of Commerce puts on the Christmas tree lighting Thanksgiving weekend. We also have events coming up, the Waterfront Festival that the Rotary puts on. We have the Arts Festival on Father's Day weekend. We have Edmonds in Bloom Garden Tour in July, and we also have the Art Studio Tour that goes on in September. So a lot of other things that go on. This is just a snapshot of what Edmonds provides in the community and why people want to live here. So as a realtor, I'd love to help you, your friends or family, find the home of your dream in Edmonds. I can help you. That wraps up this portion of Spotlight Edmonds Real Estate Report. We look forward to seeing you next month.